Hi friends, so today what we are doing, we are creating a new sales dashboard which will be live and interactive one. It will be very easy for creating a dashboard if you have a good data set, right? So today we have a sales data set, okay? We know the different steps for creating a dashboard. The very first thing is we have to add the data. So for adding the data, we will click on this Excel workbook. We will select this file, which is a sales data. If you want this data set, you can comment your mail ID below. Okay, in the comment box I'll provide you. Okay, so basically in our today's data set there are three different sheet: employee master, product master, and sales data. Okay, so instead of directly loading the data, what we will do, we will transform this data. Okay, so we will click on this transform data. So when you click on the transform data, one new window will open, which is nothing but a Power Query editor. Okay, so we will see the table one by one. The first one is employee master. So in this we have three column: employee ID, employee name, supervisor. The second one is product master. We have product ID, product name, and price per unit. The third one is sales data. Okay, so in this we have date, employee ID, product ID, and unit sold. So if you go on this product master, okay, so price per unit, for this one we will change the data type. We will fix it as fixed decimal number, so that decimal number will also appear. Okay, now everything is looking good. We'll just click on this save and apply. So our data is loaded. After loading the data, the next thing which you have to do is we have to check the connections, right? Relationships. So basically in the left side of your screen we have three options. The first one is chart, the second one is table, and third one is relationship. So we have to build a model here, right? We will click on this model icon. So basically we have three different sheet, right? So if you observe carefully, we have three different table. So first table, which is employee master, is connected to the sales data by column employee ID, because employee ID column is common in both the cases. The next one is sales data is connected to product master by column product ID, because see, product ID is common in both the cells. Now let's say in your case the connection is not automatically detected. So what you can do, you can build a connection. What you have to just select this employee ID and you have to drag it on this employee ID. Okay, the connection will get built automatically. Now we have to measure something. So we'll go on this table, we will click on this table icon, right? We'll select our sales data table. We will create new column and we want to calculate revenue, as we are creating a sales dashboard. So revenue will be the most important thing. So we will type revenue here. After typing revenue, so formula for revenue will be units sold multiplied by price per unit. But price per unit is in different table. So what you can do, you can use related function, price per unit, just close the bracket, hit enter, right? So revenue column will automatically get created. After that, everything is fine. If you observe, see, you can check the table once again. Employee master looks good, product master absolutely fine. The third one is sales data, so it is also looking good. Okay, so now what we can do, we are ready for creating a dashboard. Okay, so the very first thing while creating a dashboard is we have to create the title of this particular dashboard. Okay, so for title, what we will do, we will select shape, this one, create the shape. Okay, we'll just drag it down a little bit. It's fine. We'll reduce the size of this one. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, we'll create a text box. So our title will be interactive sales dashboard. This will be our title. We'll make it bold. We'll increase the size to 28. We'll change this to, no, align. So in effect we can off the background. Okay, now what we can do, we can change the color. Okay, white is looking good actually. So here go to general, go to effect, select background will on, background color will be shadow, we will also on, visual border will keep on. Okay, we'll give round corner or 20 size. The next thing is we'll click on this style and we'll select color, this one, and we will drag this one to here. Okay, we'll select our text and we'll select the text color as white. Done. So this is our title of the dashboard. Now the next thing is we have to create visuals. So the very first visual for our dashboard will be the slicer. Okay, we are going to create the slicer for date. We'll just tick mark this date. See, the slicer will automatically create the date. Okay, we will just reduce the size. This will be fine. So we will keep each and every visual uniform, right? Uniform in color, shape and size. So you can select this format your visual, go to general. So background color, again we'll define it as same. Okay, title nothing, visual border we will on it, the color will be black only, roundness corner around 20, shadow will be on. Okay, shadow will be on. After that what we can do, go to visual, go to values, select bold, font color, select yellow. The next thing is slicer header, select, give white color, and it's fine now, right? It's fine and it's looking good as well. Okay, the next thing is we'll just copy this. See, in Power BI the best thing is we can copy the visuals. Okay, again we'll copy the third one, again we'll copy the fourth one, and we can copy the fifth one. So actually we can reduce the size of some visuals. So that everything will be in place, right? We will align this like this. We'll select every visual. Okay, for aligning, what you can do, go to format, align, align horizontally. Okay, so now everything is aligned. But the next visual, for the next visual, what we will do, we will select product ID here. Okay, we will select product ID instead of date. We'll untick this date, we'll select product ID. I'll tell you one more thing what you can do. See, when you select this product ID, right, instead of this checkbox you want drop down. So what you can do, you can click on this arrow, select drop down. Okay, and we want one search button as well, so we'll click on this one. Just reduce the size like this. We'll delete this one. Okay, so that we can create one more time. Okay, product ID is defined now. Okay, so we'll just change the colors. We'll make it bold, white, Now everything is fine. Okay, we will copy this visual, we'll paste it like this. We want one more. So this four sizes should be same, right? So that's why I have deleted the previous one. We'll select these four. Just drag it here. Now we will distribute it horizontally. So what you can do, go to format, align, distribute horizontally. Okay, so after product ID, we want employee name. Select employee name. Then we want supervisor. And at last, employee name, supervisor, and we have one more thing, which is product name for the last one. So we'll select product name. Okay, so our slicers are done. The next thing is we will create some card visual. Okay, so the very first card visual will be revenue. Okay, so this is the card visual. So we'll just click on revenue. Automatically the card is created. Okay, so we'll just format it. So what we'll do, we'll just copy this format, we'll paste it here. Okay, but it is not looking that good, so we have to edit this. Go to call out value, make it bold, select, the color will be yellow. Okay, then the next thing will be category label. We have already enabled it, make it bold, select. Let's reduce the size of this visual. Okay, we'll create one more card visual like this. Okay, so if you observe carefully, so instead of revenue, we want units sold. So we'll just untick it. We'll take this one. We want to increase the decimal, so go to call out value. After going to call out value, okay, you can increase the decimal places. Let's say we want 3 decimal places. Okay, so this will be our card visual. What will be the next thing? Now we have to create the graphs. Okay, so the very first graph will be clustered bar chart. Okay, this is the very first graph. So in this clustered bar graph, the value on x-axis we will show revenue, right? On y-axis, what we will do, we will show product names like this. Okay, we'll increase the size. Like this. We can convert it into line chart actually, so that we can show units sold as well. Like this. Okay, so this is looking good now. So we'll just copy this format, we'll paste it here. Now we can change, like we can edit everything. Okay, go to format your visual, x-axis, we'll make it uniform. We'll select the text color as white. Okay, title, again it will be white only. We'll make it bold. Similarly for y-axis, select, go to values, make it bold, select white. Again title, make it bold, select white. Okay, the next thing is legend. I've already shown. Go to lines, everything is fine. Go to color for units sold. We'll change the color of this graph. We'll select again yellow, and for column we'll select Actually this one purple. Okay, it's looking good now. And one more thing, we can show the data labels as well. Okay, but that are not, no need to show series labels. One more thing, the legend one only. Yeah. So we'll just change the color of this legend so that that will be also clearly visible. Yeah, now everything is fine. So we have created this bar chart, clustered bar chart, okay, with line. The next thing is we will create one area chart. Okay, so for area chart on x-axis we will show day, on y-axis we will show revenue, now see, if you observe carefully, there is no point of 35 here, right? Because in a month we have maximum of 31 days, right? So what we will do, we will set minimum as 0, maximum as 31. Okay, then same formatting we will do, we'll just copy this format, we'll paste it here. Okay, only one thing which is remaining is the title. Copy this, make it white. Again for this one, title, bold, white, center align. For this one also we'll select center align. And one more thing which we want to create is we want to change the color. So basically color is here, instead of blue we'll give yellow so that our dashboard will look uniform. So almost everything is done. So there is a space at bottom, so we can create two visuals. The first one will be this tree. So in this tree what we can show employee name and their revenue. Okay, so this will be a visual. We'll copy this format. Okay, so it's looking good. One more thing which we can create here is we'll create a pie chart. Oh, so yeah, pie chart, let's say. So after creating a pie chart, we have to define the things. Okay, so what we'll define, the first thing is on which basis we are going to create a pie chart. So our pie chart will be revenue, values will be revenue by supervisor, and the second legend will be employee name, right? So what we will do, we will just copy this, paste it here. Okay, go to here, data labels you can on so that it will be clearly visible. Now if you observe carefully, while creating a pie chart we have done one thing. Okay, in this legend, first we have given supervisor, right? So supervisor it is showing. We have given employer name as well, but it is not showing employer name. Why? Can anybody tell? The main reason behind it is, see, if you click on this arrow, okay, so we can remove this employee name actually. Okay, so this is our final dashboard. Okay, so if you have any doubt you can comment below. If you want practice file you can comment your mail ID, I'll provide the practice file. So see, our dashboard is already created. We'll just test this dashboard now, whether it is working or not. So based on your date selection, the data is automatically changing like this. Okay, based on your this drop down, based on your product, the data is changing, right? Based on employee name, the data is changing. Based on supervisor, the data is changing. Based on product name, the data is changing, right? So this is our live dashboard. So everything is working. We have already tested it. Just select all. Okay, so if you have any doubt in the whole process, you can comment below. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.